welcome to the Wheelers Podcast once again. Yeah, welcome to this. Oh, what we on? I don't know. This Tuesday or Wednesday. I think we on Tuesday. No, I'm just joking, man. I'm joking with y'all. Let me refresh some stuff real quick. Check it out. Yeah, man. We're doing well today. Hold on, give me a second. Let me take this call from my gorgeous wife. She's out and about. Give me a second. Hello, gorgeous. I'm doing a show. How are you? You doing okay? You good? All right, awesome, awesome. Wonderful. Just get back home safe. You on the Wilderness Podcast. This is my wonderful wife, you guys. So you can't hear her, but she is wonderful. She says, "Hey guys, hey, how y'all doing?" But anyway, check it out. She's safe, and she's gonna get back to me safe. So here, get back home safe, love. Okay, all right. Well, so I love you too. Yes, indeed. All right. Yes. Make sure the wife is safe. That's good. That is always a wonderful thing to do. Do you understand, ladies and gentlemen? Hey, how you guys doing? Hey, this is the Will This Podcast. Yes. We are back tonight. Thank you for you wonderful, beautiful, amazing subscribers, man. Uh, 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 it makes me feel it makes me feel universally and spiritually hugged because so many people like to tune in and watch my shorts, but my the long shows are coming up a little short, so I would appreciate if you just take a little time out in your day to just go back and just catch up and watch some of my good shows, man. They good. Yeah, they just like this one. This one gonna be good too, god damn it. Yeah, of course it is. Of course it is. Of course it is. Of course my shows will be great because yeah, I'm putting them on. God damn, yeah. All right. So anyway, tonight's show, thank you for tuning in again. Thank you so much. But tonight's show is about hold on. Yeah, let me fix that. All right. Yeah. Tonight's show is, yeah, you see the title. The WIP. Why Are You Here show. And yeah, we're going into some WIP moments. For sure. And we're gonna start off. We're coming off, fresh off the press, like, for real. Well, let's be clear. I need y'all to know that we ain't gonna stop. We in it to win it, and we're grateful to you. I mean, 25,000 subscribers in 4 months. Bravo. Thank you so much. Thank you, all you beautiful, wonderful, gorgeous people. We're gonna play some music tonight. We're gonna get this one right too. We're gonna get this music shit right too. Let's try this. Okay, let's see. All right, we're gonna try something nice to get through this. Why Are You Here show? All right. That's soft and light. I like it. Doogle, doogle. Okay, I can dig that. Okay, easy peasy. All right, we're gonna keep on cooking with the show. Let's go. All right, I'm excited. All right. So, again, this is the whip. Why are you here on this planet? Why were you born into the family that you were born in? What challenges have you faced before you even took your first breath? When your mother had you in her womb, when she was pondering about what you were going to be and how you were going to be it, what were you going to accomplish in life? Were you going to make her proud? Were you going to fulfill your dreams? Were you going to be the person that you wanted to be? Are you that person now? Are you, specifically you? Are you attracted to yourself? Are you attracted to how you see the world. Is your lens clean? I'm talking about your internal vision, not the eyes that you see with like what's in front of you, whether you are in a building, whether you are in nature, whether you are wherever you are. I'm not talking about what you actually see in front of you. I'm talking about what you see when you want to be who you want to be. When you acknowledge that you have made mistakes. When you acknowledge that your mistakes were lessons. A mistake is a lesson. A mistake is just that, a mistake. That means it has to be addressed again. It's a mistake at a first glance. They say first impression is a lasting impression. That's why you have to do a double take. And I haven't even gotten to the WIP moments yet. We haven't gotten there. But we still catching up, right? You know, this is why are you here show. See, the thing is, I know why I'm here, and I will continue to share with you why I exist. As long as I could keep putting on for you globally, showing you who you are globally, showing you what we're supposed to be globally. We all have superpowers. And in some references, we have to adhere to those specific powers. We have them. We all do. Let me check let me check everything out, because you know we had them flagrant problems. I don't need them flagrant problems. I'm trying to put it on properly tonight, man. I'm trying to do a one taker. You dig? One take and we out. You dig? I don't want to have to put on 1 or 2 times. You know, I've done that for you guys. I've given you alternate versions of shows simply because I've had to deal with audio issues and things that are just improper. Broke up my show, made me seem like I was just not spitting and doing what I was supposed to do. It was just so annoying. So I had to go and do it again and again and again. But I did it just for you, just so I knew I could put on for you. But I'm trying to get to where I can put on a multitude of shows that are of this caliber, or better and better and better, because that's how I can truly express myself. 603 shows in 4 months is pretty good. But you better. You guys are better. I put on for you. Thank you for subscribing. I'm grateful to you. Anyway, we got to get into these WIP moments. I know, I understand. I get you. I got you. I'm coming. We getting there. Here we go. First WIP moment. All right. You're going to rush me into it. I just get into it then. For sure. No problem. No problem. Let's go. Anyway, what makes you Oh. What makes you? What makes you? First of all, what made your eyes open for you to understand that there was something disassociated with truth with the world? it didn't. You knew something was missing. You knew it was too dry and there was no flavor. You knew you're more than just this. Like, in the words of Dr. John Henry Clark, he said, the reason why I went into the army is because uh, every time I went to a church, I saw little white angels. So you mean to tell me ain't one little black angel creep up into heaven? That's what you mean to tell me? I ain't buying that. I ain't buying that. He said, so I kept searching and looking for my people in the world until I found them. Or were those the individuals that him, as well as the scholars of his ilk, followed as well? Well, maybe they were still under the illusion of those times, because we talking about Dr. John Henry Clark was born in the early 1900s. I believe it was 1908. Died in 1998, maybe. No, 1998. He's buried when I graduated high school in Columbus, Georgia. Dr. John Henry Clark right now today is buried in Columbus, Georgia. I graduated from Kendrick High School. I'm a Cherokee Pahata. I'm American Indian. Through and through, fluently. I know plenty of them from Columbus, Georgia. One of my brothers, Tuffy, told me, he said, you got to do a show about the people that subscribe to you, that really deal with you, that love you, that you know. And I'm going to do that, and I got to do that. I will dedicate a show to you beautiful people, because the Wilderness Podcast wouldn't exist if I didn't have somebody to share these experiences with. Those are facts. So I'm extremely humbly and grateful to the beginning, but there is no end. So that's what makes me, being able to create things that begin to have no ending. Just like yourselves. That's you too. That's what makes you you. Leaving a healthy carbon footprint. Leaving a healthy carbon footprint. Leaving a healthy blueprint. Living life and existing in life as it is today. The present. We're going to move on to the next WIP moment. All right. I hope you're enjoying yourself so far. I am. Because we ain't had no interruptions. That shit feel good. Yeah. No interruptions. Oh, man. This is great. Thank you. Anyway, next WIP moment. What are you actually? Hey, you ever discovered yourself to a full perspective the way you like? I really want to know. I'm gonna tell you what I did. Let me just walk it back a couple of pegs. Let me walk it back a couple of steps a little bit. Let me take a couple steps back into understanding who you actually are. Is because if you know your mothers and your fathers, like I always explain to you, know your mother and your father, you know your grandparents even better. No problem. Because the more knowledge you understand about your genetic past and your historical past, also with your oral traditions, you piece these things together by understanding what you do, your habitual behaviors, how you actually function, how you walk, how you talk, and how you study people, and how you see how they function, and who your ancestors tell you who you just like, and you study them. You say, hey, I got two wheels. The Wilderness Podcast. Keep subscribing. Keep letting people know this story here. Check it out. Now, I come from a Will Crosby and a will laster. Both combined. They have the same stories. They both were astute, intelligent, business owners, smart, and were non-bullshitters. Sound familiar? Because I am my ancestors. I am who I say I am because I know who I am. It makes me specifically associated with why our ancestors do not die. We renew. We become anew. Let me explain to you how we become anew. The gold pages. Let me read the hymn to Ra when he rise. Now, mind you, this is the Book of the Dead, or the Book of the Forthcoming by Day. The renewal, the deceased. Again, this is the hymn to Ra when he rises. The deceased, who identifies himself with Osiris, and we will say Asar, praises the sun god Ra as he rises in the eastern sky to begin his journey in the morning. Atit, both towards the land. Atin, both toward the land of Manu in the west. Okay. Homage to you, oh, you who have come as Khepera, the creator of the gods. You rise, you shine, you make light in your mother, the goddess Nut. Okay. You are crowned king of the gods. Your mother, Nut, does an act of homage to you with both her hands. The land of Manu receives you with satisfaction, and the goddess Ma'at embraces you, both at morn and at eve. That means birth and death. Forthcoming by day. Mind you, all praise to the universe, to God's universe and the ancestors. Check it out. May Ra give glory and power and triumph and a coming forth as a living soul to see Heru cut horrors of the two horizons, west and east. To the Ka of Asar, the scribe Ani, victorious before Osiris, victorious before Asar, who says, Hail! Hail! All you gods of the temple of the soul, who weigh heaven and earth in the balance, and who provide sculptural meals in abundance. Hail! Tantuni, the one creator of mankind and maker of the substance of the gods of the south and of the north, of the west and of the east. O come and acclaim Ra, Lord of the heavens, Prince of life, health, strength, the creator of the gods, and adore him in his beautiful form as he rises in the Aten boat. That was all that I was ascribed and subscribed to read. For you, understand something. When you know truth always hangs in the balance of what you think is true, but you have to dig deeper beneath the surface of what you thought truth was. It ain't the same. What are you actually? Understand that shit for real. But dig, next WIP moment. Freedom is only what you know it to be. I used to listen to old Dr. Ray Higgins, and he said, understand what's in your periphery, that type of, thing. Understand what's in your sight of view and what's in your periphery, because all that you know is what you think you know, and what you think you know is what you may not know. Why may you not know some shit you supposed to know? Why you don't know that shit? You never learn. You only did what you were told. You only know what you were told. Sometimes you have to take it amongst yourself to do your own work. It's your soul. And that's being real specific to your ass. Like, it's your soul. Think about that real specifically. But we're going to move on to the next WIP moment, because freedom is only what you know it to be. Simple as that. I just got through talking a whole lot about, who you actually are. Well, we're going to move on to the next WIP moment. Right now. Shit. All right, here we go. How do you get free if you don't have tools to do so? Quick answer, you can't. All of your tools are relying in you, waiting for you to pick them up and go to work. All you got to do is kind of use that swivel head above your head, the one that, let me tell you what your brain, and why our brain is special. Why you never thought about how special your damn brain was. First of all, it can't see nothing, can't touch nothing, can't feel nothing, can't smell nothing, but it has tools. It has eyes, but it don't see. It's a tool. It's connected. It's symbiotic, I'm telling myself to do this, and I'm talking at the same time, meaning I have a functional brain. I'm not Eloning it. I'm not Eloning it. I'm just being me. I can focus and do two things at once. Focus and do two things at once. Something that some people can't do. They go, oh, he can talk and do that shit? Oh, both hands. You see what I'm saying? It's called a strength. Internal, inside out. It's a car and a bar. All right. I'm going to leave y'all alone about that. Let me check something real quick. Wow. I tell you. Life will continue to live on and go on without you, and that's not a WIP moment. That's just really an expounding on learning. You know what I'm saying? It's expounding on how you get free if you don't have the tools to do so. If you want to bog yourself down with you all your life, that's your problem. Some people don't live by those same laws, rules, and regulations. They have systematic situations to relieve themselves of what you call oppression. It's called a togetherness system. When people kind of want to deal with other people, when you got good character, when you got good substance, when you got good attributes, and you want to be able to, guess what? You want to be able to exchange with people that are just like you, so that you are at ease, so that you look fresh and you cool. You ain't got to worry about nobody trying to backstab you and cut you and fuck your wife, or fuck your husband. All these bad things that people do and want, because they don't understand what a good thing is. Anyway, I'm gonna get on to my next WIP moment, because that's that bullshit that be happening and stuff. Freedom is only what you know it to be. And then, how do you get free if you don't have the tools to do so? Quick answer. You can't get free because you keep lying. When you lie, you continuously shackle yourself into never being free. Freedom is a state of mind. I can do whatever the fuck I want to do at any time. I just know when and how I want to do it, so I buy my time. Please believe that. Like, me and my family, we're well secure, well taken care of forever. From a mind state point of view and a physical point of view, as well as a mental perspective to go further and to be better the longer we keep breathing. Understand how those things are intricately and extremely important to how you live your life today, right now. We're gonna move on to the next WIP moment. I know I was gonna try to keep this show short, but it's a dope show. Fuck it. So I'm gonna keep going. All right. Learning is a solution to a better life, no matter when you start the application. Dig this. When you apply for a job, can you do it? When you start something, are you ready? If you're not ready, can you get ready? Are you thirsty enough to just do it anyway? Can you just take off? Can you not have any fear? Can you just take off and goddamn say, motherfucker, I just want to, fuck it, I'm going to do it anyway. Fuck it. I mean, it can come out good, but I'm going to just keep going at that motherfucker. And shit. Next thing you know, you enjoy yourself. Whatever it is. I mean, it's everything that I have ever started or done in life. I promise you. I started off very inquisitive, a little green, a lot of prowess, a little ignorance too, but that was all okay. It was all okay. It was all okay. It was all okay. It was because I had the ability to come back that next day with that same thirst, hunger, and desire. That's how you get through that shit. Be like, man, that shit all right. It's okay. Fuck it. Keep going. Next WIP moment. All right. Being whole is a process. You just have to follow suit. Didn't I just explain that? Being whole as a being is something you will never achieve if you don't try. Some people think it's unachievable, so they're used to middle groundness, used to just not, this is good enough for me, so I'm cool right here. You don't want to be challenged. You don't want to be tested. That's what it is. You don't want to be fucked with. You don't want to help nobody for real. You don't want to show nobody the truth. You just want to talk that bullshit and act like somebody supposed to just motherfucking subscribe to you. No, it don't work that way. Put in work, give examples, show them how, give them a motherfucking platform, a preference, or a blueprint. That's what the fuck you on here for, man. You here to help, you here to be, and be better yourself. So dig that. That's my methodology. It's a passion project again. I stand on that. Straight up, for real though. But yeah, check it out. Next WIP moment. I give you quality and quantity. Yeah, 603 shows. I ain't shitting on none of them. I'm giving you my motherfucking work. I'm giving you the work. I'm giving you the business. I'm giving you the best version of myself. I'm kicking ass out here, man. I ain't bullshitting. I'm gonna keep coming too. Keep busting y'all ass. Yes, I am. Anyway, this is the last little plug-in right here. The Pentecostal. Well, I came from this lady right here. My mama was birthed from this lady. I'll be showing my other grandmama, but yeah. That's Big Chief Willie Mae Smith. My mama. I'm bossy because she bossy. I'm just the man version. You understand? The eldest male man states man. Understand? I'm the chief. I love you, Granny. You made my mama. My mama had me. But I'm never a forever child. Never forever little. I can assume the role. I presume the chief role of the family. Both of them. The Willises of Pensacola and the Smiths of Pensacola. That's my birthright. That's who I am. I'm the chief. Yeah, know who you are. Who are you? That's who I am. The big one. The big one. The big eagle, the big falcon, the Heru. I'm the Heru. Anyway, that's the show tonight. I'm going to leave you with that. The Heru. I came from the big eagle. But the big eagle, in times where birds, you understand who that falcon is? The Heru falcon, the speed force, come from a big eagle family. Is an eagle, but I'm a falcon. Bear Queen. American born, American raised, Pensacola. I got him all in my backyard. Heru keeps his eyes on me. Ashe. Ashe. All praises into the beings of the universe ancestors. Pantheon of gods. That's the show tonight. Now we get to my favorite part. Understand me well. Okay? Say it with me. The will is yours. That's right. Salute to you, American Indians, foundational Black Americans.